There have been a lot of expressions of support for frontline workers who are helping us get through the pandemic here in Montana, but none larger than the tons of gratitude unveiled in Missoula today.
Missoula had taken on a massive job to vinyl wrap this very special MRL locomotive at the company's shops. Using 1,600 square feet of colorful sheets, the locomotive was covered from stem to stern in a design honoring all the essential workers working at our hospitals and other services so critical right now. And now MRL invited me back to see the finished project, a multi-ton workhorse designed to honor some of the most challenging work being done in our Montana communities.
If the pandemic did anything positive, I mean, it elevated all of our appreciation for what the essential workers are. And it isn't just the doctors and the nurses, as well as the firemen and the policemen. I mean, it is the postal workers and the grocery clerks and the custodians and everyone else who really every day has to sacrifice with what they do for all of us. And we want to appreciate all the effort that they do.
That's right. We have over 1,200 employees right here at Montana Rail Link who are essential to keeping the supply chain fluid. Everything that you buy at the grocery store, the sporting goods store, making sure you have clean drinking water, all depends on railroad workers that work here right here at Montana Rail Link. And we wanted, with this locomotive, to pay tribute to all those essential workers that include our employees, but also the doctors, nurses, janitorial staff, teachers, and the list goes on, who really are important to our society to make sure we're functioning. When this pandemic began to affect us all in March, we've really relied on essential workers to keep us going.
Both of these locomotives are working engines, so you'll see them on the tracks hauling freight all across the state.
That's correct. So these two locomotives, this essential workers one right behind me, and then a thank you veterans one, which we released just a few weeks ago on Veterans Day, are both working in regular freight service on our network between Billings, Montana and Sandpoint, Idaho.
And this show of support isn't just about the visual tribute.
We gave a couple of grants, one to the Warriors with Quiet Waters of $50,000 and one to the No Kid Hungry program to feed those kids and with the schools being closed, etc., for $50,000. So it was a way to try to, in a combination with the foundation and what the railroad can do, to say thank you to those essential workers.
The Dennis and Phyllis Washington Foundation is also pitching in behind the scenes, extending more than $300,000 in additional grant funds last month to help 96 Montana food banks, homeless shelters, United Way, and other relief agencies.